We are live. I know y'all been waiting on this. Been a little lightning in this thing. We're gonna hit that retouch and we're gonna put it on all messages, but we gotta set the community moderation for subscribers mode with a length of 20 minutes or more. That's just how we're gonna do things. And we're gonna sit and wait patiently. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's get us about the bushes. Let's get them folks about the bushes there. Yeah, man. Y'all welcome to Pew TV live stream. I just sat and watched a bunch of nomads go freaking live, and it was like blah, 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 blah. We on the bigger and better things, ladies and gentlemen. One thing for sure, two things is for certain. The iron never stops. The iron never stops. But that one person coming in, I hate to be demanding Dan, but please hit that like button for your boy. You know, it's only right to come in someone's home and hit the like button or mosey along. Or you're probably wondering why you can't leave a comment. Well, if you've never been on this channel before and you're not a subscriber, it's not going to let you type until you have been a subscriber for 20 minutes plus. I do that because the trolls are real out there. And to keep the troll volume down, you got to be a subscriber to say something to me. I'm sorry. It is what it is, bruh. It is what it is. Now, I did want to go over a reaction that I have that's about a person in my algorithm feed. There's a couple of them. Yashua Muhammad and Scar. Yashua Muhammad is a dude from Tennessee. Him and his old lady are out in the woods right now as we speak, trying to stay warm. But I am not pointing out their flaw in being on the outside element December in Tennessee. I'm putting out the outside element that this guy brags on making thousands of dollars on YouTube and does not have any rent to pay, and he's a big time YouTuber. So he says, these are his words, and he refuses to do what normal people do when they make certain amounts of money on these YouTube streets. Now, I'm sorry. It is what it is, man. And you know, there's nothing that grinds my gears no more than a man that just totally doesn't put his funds into the right place. Now, I've been down that path with you right there before, Yashua Muhammad. I've been one of those guys that took his proceeds, and I used to always say, don't worry what I did with my proceeds. You know what I'm saying? The proceeds may be gone, the proceeds may be there, but the proceeds were earned. They were earned off the backs of the man who's spending the proceeds. I'm not begging and bumming people for my proceeds. Now, you don't beg and bum the people for your proceeds, but you don't better your situation. Now, Yashua Muhammad, I want you to pay attention to me there, young brother. Young grasshopper, pay attention to me. See, one thing what you had going, brother, see, what you got going, brother, is what you call a sad sight. You got no game. Appreciate that 100 points. Not quite sure what the 100-point situation is, but somebody just, or does. Appreciate that, brother, from another. Appreciate them 100 points. But I'm baffled. I have 13 people with only 3 likes. I mean, it's not good for business when y'all come in here and doing that, trying to two-step on me. What's the point of you two-step? Let me ask you a question. You two-step on me, who am I supposed to two-step on? Huh? Now, I came across something on my desk here with old Yashua Muhammad and old Crystal Gal. Hold on, they steady right me. 17 with 4, that still ain't gonna cut it. Forget it. French toasted. I need at least 10 likes out of them 17 before I get started on what I'm getting started on. Now, I found where I need to be, but why share what I got going if everybody in here ain't with the going? Did it rhyme? Is it true? Did I just embarrass myself? Did that not make any sense? Is the chat not feeling it? Do I need to give it the 10-minute mark to where, you know, at least the dozen dandies come in? What should we do in the midst of waiting for the dozen dandies? Well, it's 18 people. I'd like to get started with the situation, but I need at least 10 likes, y'all. Nah, nope, it's not fair. Nope, nope, it's not fair. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Nope, nah. Can't do it. If I don't get the 3 likes, I'm not doing it. Ah ba 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 ba. I'm not doing it. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm Ray Charles. I can't see nothing. Nope, nope, nope. No, it's not fair. It's not right. And it doesn't go down in the books of the history. Nope. Not at all, brother. Nope. Nope. That's all I'm saying. That's all I said. Hell, we only need such and such. We got enough to at least get 15, but I ain't asking for 15. I just said 10. I'm not gonna cry, but I'm not gonna beg over one. Okay, I feel some kind of way. Really, if I let one determine what I got to talk about, then I ain't even gonna even do anything. You have to sleep at night knowing that you could have been that 10th like and you chose not to just to see the outcome. That's you losing sleep, bruh, not me. I'm gonna go on with my life. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna search. I'm gonna conquer. I'm gonna succeed. One mustard seed can grow the size of a cow's ass. But y'all rather sit there and shoobily long. But if I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. Was gonna be out of pocket. Okay, right. All right. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. If I have to double tap this screen to put that 10th like, I just had to do that. I had to be my own 10th like. The punishment is, I hadn't thought that far. I thought you guys would at least did the 10 likes. It's all good for business though. It's okay, carry on. Anyway, now this young man right here says he has content. This guy who we got tonight, Yashua Muhammad. He says he has real content. He's got what's just going down and he is doing his thug thizzle. Okay, Yashua Muhammad, you are the true MVP because you have given us content tonight. Oh, y'all don't hit that like now. Somebody told this man he looks like Lenny Kravitz. That's what he said. Somebody told him, Yashua Muhammad, that he looks like Lenny Kravitz. Yeah, maybe one on crack. I'm just saying. Now they out there trying to stay. It's cold out there. The only reason why I'm doing a reaction to this dude's live is because he had a lot to subliminally say about PewTube TV, you know, and he's jocking my lingo, you know, live his chat on YouTube, do me the big three, like, share, and subscribe. Oh, little bitty PewTube, oh, little bitty Yashua. Yeah, he over here trying to high size and take my lingo, okay? Out of all the YouTubers in YouTube, you want to jock PewTube. It rhymes, so it's true. Okay, let's because it's getting kind of scary. When it's rhyming too much, that means it's too true. Dealing with the PewTube. Pew just go with anything, don't it? Don't it, though? He said he don't do all that twisting. It's for women. Little boys do that. You act like a little boy with that face tattoo. How a man gonna sit up here and speak down on what little boys do when you sitting around here with little boys ring around the rosies around your left eye? He said, skeet that thing to Pup and watch what Pup start doing. Now, know what he said? He said, skeet that thing and watch what Pup start doing, y'all. I said, skeet that thing, Pup. Good girl, Pup. I said, skeet that thing. I said, skeet that thing. Nah. And that's Pup. Okay, champ. I think we got the radio right up. I don't get my shit retwisted. I don't want my shit retwisted. All right, that's strike one. Some dudes can't even grow hair. Is he talking about the Pewster? The Pewster can grow hair under my arms, on my face. Who the he think he talking about? He ain't talking about the Pewster now. Watch him get to starting with that old I'm 17 stuff. YouTube has been boring without him on it? No. You don't know YouTube is boring without you because you are you. You have to say YouTube has been boring without PewTube. Yeah, I took a couple of days off, a little under the weather. But look, I'm getting better, and it rhymes because it's true. Scar, thank you. I'm steady doing it, ain't I? I should have been a rapper. I should have been a hip-hop rapper. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. If you want to live like that, that's cool. But come on now, you don't want to live like that. You literally have to. I'm sorry, we ain't got to that part. I'm jumping ahead. You got to burn a pal to have a pal burnt inside. It doesn't, it's too much. When it's too cold, it's too much work to try to stay warm. When you can easily take one of those $1,000 that you make out of the month, sir, and get you room and board for your lady. You have a whole lady there that you need to be tending to. You don't want your lady to find another man with better comfort because you know how they do. You know what they're going to do. They're going to skeet on somewhere where it's more convenient for them. And it makes sense because she says she's a queen, right? So you're supposed to queenify her. Put her in a place. Oh, there we go, y'all. No issues with it. Put her in a place with comfort, stability, warmth. All you can offer is a pot of chili that you cooking when you lighting your fire out there, of course, but you ain't got nothing else to do. Hey, babe, get some chili and a little bit of rainwater. It's raining too. It's been a rainy Memphis and Tennessee, Mississippi rain going through. It's been some rain. Oh, it's been some rain. The rain affects Pew too. It does. Because in a certain line of an iron, the weather could prohibit, stop your proceeds from flowing. But you always gotta have more than one route to an earn. If you're a one-trick pony on this internet, bro, and that's your only source of income, and you living off the grid, you should take those proceeds and do a little bit better what you're doing, sir. Yashua Muhammad. Now, I'm only doing this because you call yourself shooting darts over here at me. You keep throwing rocks at my back window, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I can tolerate it a few miles. If we on a 148-mile trip and I have ignored it for 140 miles, that last 8 miles, you getting on my nerves because I'm kind of lost. And damn, I didn't try to block you out, bro. Stop throwing rocks at my fucking back window. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. But you're annoying me with that, bro. Now, as they say, a hit dog holler. Well, when you made your little word about darn it, your hair not being this and that, and some guys can't grow hair, yeah, I took it to a little offense, brother. I did that.
Let's get the code level first, Jack. So what we're gonna do is, let me grab a book. You already want somebody else. We got a whole bowl of food around and she don't want the dog food. She want wood. She do, but you just ran off. And I had to call you all them time. Hell no. I get worried when Papa run off like that. You don't worry about it. It's like my back.
You know why he get worried when Pup run off like that? Because he know Krista Gal gonna be out there in them wilderness sometime by herself. You probably done set little traps for Pup. Because Sister Gal ain't too fond of that old dog he got there. And it ain't because it's a female dog. Nah, she just has this thing against dogs, bruh. It's a sad sight.
I get worried. Like, Papa, what the fuck you been at? Machete Eddie in the front. Scoring red to a little bit of see how dark it is outside, bro? It is freaking dark. You go to the house, though. You can see behind the gate. I'll turn the lights off. Yeah, I see the house behind the gate, but it's looking like right now. That's how dark it is outside. I can't see shit. It's looking like.
She sent him to go get the little gridiron thing to put the to sit the meat on top of. He gonna go out there and get this little grill thingy that they done had out there in the wilderness. He threw the darn thing and broke it. She told him to go get it after they had makeup sex and whatnot and got back together and everything was all good. It's cold out there, so she playing her role real well. She's playing her role really well. If that makes any sense. Those that know what was going on, she playing that role, boy.
I said, chill. Let's go over there and find this fucking little thing. Like we said, it gotta be levels. You know, I found it. Why was the bag check out?
Look.
There we go.
Found
so
it.
you see this right here.
He broke it.
So we're gonna be using today. This level. Bush crab house in the wood. Look at it. Bro, we lit up out here. We turned the French toast up. I found these.
If the authorities see that, they gonna shut all that down. That boy ain't got no business out there on Tennessee land like that. He done basically ventured off the highway, found a wooded, padded area, and you know, I ain't gonna lie, your setup is nice, but it's not legal. It's illegal, Yahshua Muhammad. And if the authorities catch your butt out there, boy, you gonna be more than cold. You gonna be alone, cause she got somewhere she can go shack up. That's a woman. They always got somewhere to go. All they gotta do is just go walk in public. Some thirsty man gonna be out there. Hey, you need a place to stay? Yeah. Can I read my book? If you cook, can I get a peek? She know how to survive in those elements, but can you survive alone? See, you shown you can survive, but can you survive alone? Because you keep going back to the devil's deed. Yeah, I'm going to call her the devil's deed, because at the end of the day, who's using who? Yahshua can't be using her. He's not putting nothing against her head, making her go back. She keeps going back. When he shows how he really feels about her, she comes back. Whether he calls or not, she's the one coming back. She's the one doing the devilish deed in the situation. What's that, Pew? She's using him. You don't use people. You're willing to sell your soul to let a person down talk you, treat you like trash, not let you blossom just so you can have a warm place to sleep at night? Is that what's going on here, Crystal Gal? Because that's what you got going on these YouTube streets. You, my sister, are sitting there being used. Now, we can't call Yahshua the devil's deed because he, on the other hand, of course, he's only doing what a man in his position could do, and that's survive off the grid. If he ain't gonna work no job, he's using his sources as the best he can. You, on the other hand, instead of you getting you a job, you said you're not going to work a job. You're a queen, is what you said. And a queen doesn't work a job. That's what you say. I don't know what book you reading queen fairy tales out of, but every queen came from a struggle. You know what I'm saying? And modern day queenacy comes from a woman saying that she can work her own way and not have to depend on a man unless it's with love. If you sitting here depending on this man and ain't no love involved, it's only, I deserve to be here, I put up with his mess. That ain't love. You using that man. You are the devilish deed in this situation. Hold on, let me take a swig of my canteen. Dang, that's some good shit. It's that berry punch. Anyway, let's get on with the situation, y'all, because we got a hot one tonight. Now look at her sitting over there, bundled up, looking like one of the homeboys. Look at her. Sad situation. That's that look of, I could do bad by myself.
Oh, one of the bars came up, so you gotta push it.
Yeah, you broke it.
That's that.
Yeah.
Right.
Jeremy, facts.
Where my size at? It's the house right now. I bet this.
Jeremy, you just said it, bro. I wasn't neglecting the chat. I was feeling some kind of way about the first wave of folks came in here. Salute to Big Slim. Salute to Puka. Y'all wasn't in here. Y'all, I had to hit my own 10th like, bro, before I got started with this. And now they want me to, nah, we ain't talking to the ones who don't F with your boy in the beginning when you could have made a change. But anyway, look. What'd he say?
Couch and shit. I built this cabinet, got all our stuff on it.
I did. She helped you too, bro.
With a TV, 32 inch. Small cheese in. Oh my goodness, we got crackers too. I'm gonna eat some of this cheese. I got a walk-in closet right with all my tools inside of it. Yeah, vacuum cleaners and shit like that. Butane to cook. Well, it's butane. Back room area, we got the TV. We got under on the bed. We use that Mr. Buddy heater that runs our propane. We be using propane and propane accessories. Got our stuff stored up under the bed. It's the back room right there. It's looking like headboard and shit. I also have an upstairs. You guys told me you guys like to see it upstairs. I had to build a door to this, so right now we have an upstairs. That's what the upstairs is looking like. Not nothing to write home about, but it is an upstairs bachelor pad if you want to go up there and have the boom boom room. We got the nice wooden stove there.
The upstairs bachelor pad, just in case you want to go upstairs and have a boom boom room. Boy, you gonna fall through that. Second of all, are you trying to bed in other women to come out there with you in that element? Boy, it's too cold. Now, you catch one of these desperate ones during the summertime, you might get you some action. It's too cold to catch. Even the lady on the street decided to go to a darn shelter during these cold elements. They not falling for that out there in the woods. So you mean to tell me you want to live deep in the woods? The woman today gonna think, the 2025 grown brain female is gonna think red flags from the jump. First of all, what are we doing way out here in the woods? Second of all, it's cold. Third of all, you ain't got no vehicle, and you got that ridiculous tattoo around your eye. Boy, you look like you look like danger from afar. Nah, we ain't finna do that. No. We ain't finna do it. We ain't finna do it. No, sir. We's not finna do it. Any woman that go out there in them elements with you, she need to have she need to be checked on. Yeah, she need to be checked on, sir. Real talk. Cause one thing for sure, two things for certain. If they think that there's any, excuse me, what am I doing? Okay. If they think there's any normalcy to that, I can't even do that whistle right. There's my spray. I'm all over this darn thing for this darn thing. If they think there's any kind of thing normal about that, and they choose to go out there in the wilderness with you, then man, 2 graham crackers for them. But me, personally, I think there's a problem. If I was out there in them woods, and I wanted to live out there in them woods, but in my mind, I'm telling myself, ain't nothing wrong with me, I'm going to think there's something wrong with the next person that will want to come out here in them woods with me, man. I'm sorry. I'm going to think that. Why am I going to think that? I'm going to think that for one reason and one reason only. The reason I think that is because, first of all, we out here in these wilderness, bruh. And, yeah, there ain't no way in the world I'ma fool nobody to come out here in these woods, bruh. I can't fool nobody to come out here in them woods. I'm just gonna fool a woman to come out here in these woods. Hey, come out here, put your stuff over there. Like, what? And she don't think nothing of it? Please. No. It's not gonna happen. But let her tell her that's real love. She's talking about the real love. Psych. Girl, stop lying to yourself. You wrong though, Sister Gal. Tell you why you wrong. You wrong for a multitude of reasons. The first reason is you know. Oh, wait a minute. Where is that at? Right here. First of all, you already know you're not really in love with him. Second of all, if that man couldn't build with his hands, you wouldn't even withstand. And it rhymes, so it's true. Look. It rhymes, so it's true. 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 I'm just fixing the sandwich though, y'all. Don't pay me no never mind. Yeah. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be conducting myself more at a but that man over there started talking bad about me first. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. That man said he'll never do his hair a certain way because that's what little girls do. And he said, but who is he to trip off of it? At least he can grow hair. Who was he talking about when he said at least he can grow hair? Me. Why was he talking about that? Then he said he had the livest chat on YouTube. Who started saying that? Me. He was never saying that. The livest chat on YouTube. You don't have the livest chat on YouTube. You bought your subscribers. You bought your YouTube watchers one day. I seen you. I seen the dude in your chat that turned around and said he bought him. He said, watch what he do to your channel now. And you was in there amping him up. And then we gave you the idea as to tell him don't say nothing and buy your views, buy your likes with your views. So we the one who kind of put you on your high horse there, bruh. And it's the way that you thank us by getting on your YouTube channel down talking to us, bruh. Man, we ain't gonna take that type of abuse from you. Who are you supposed to be? Who died and made you Prince? Huh? What made you the king of honor? You ain't never did nothing spectacular on these YouTube streets. You ain't did nothing. Set up there like a jive time turkey. And then got the nerve, bruh. You got the nerve to call your chat the livest chat. Man, please. Them folks over there, bruh, they programmed. They programmed to pretend to like what they see. It's a sad, it's a pity party. They program to, they program. Yeah. They program. Yeah, yes there is. You see a man in the cold, right? Putting up his you see a man in the cold, right? He gotta by a fire. You see y'all peep that out though. You see a man and his lady friend in the cold, right? And they by a fire trying to stay warm. What you think the chat gonna say? Oh, that's cute. Oh, it's cute how they do. This program, it's a pity party. We get up here and look, I can totally see it. But when you subliminally down talking me, I can't sit there and feel sorry for that. Y'all a program pity party. It is what it is, bruh. What are you supposed to say? Man, why this ain't cold? Take one of these. You subliminally down talking a person while trying to be cool about it, and you're not realizing that you don't get no sympathy from the person that you down talking. That person that you down talking gonna talk about you too. But you sat there, you and old sister gal, and hovered up in all your old rag sheets y'all can find. And yeah, yep, darn sure did. That's the sad part. That is the sad part. Oh, sister gal. I see them all in the chat. Oh, you came back? You came back? And here he go. Baby always come back. Baby know the better not to come back. Baby gonna come back. Baby, come to me. That's what he was singing. Baby, come to me. And what she do? I ain't going nowhere, y'all. You know I can't do this by myself. I know you can't, baby. Come here and bring them old crusty lips. Matter of fact, Pop, come here. See, hey. Yeah. Somebody done blocked my partner, bruh. Spot me, baby, I'm cool. Okay. Right. Oh, I forgot. I done got rid of that one. Hold on, y'all. Wait. Hold on. Sorry about that. Yeah, Spider is the new baby. Ain't that something though? I ain't been seeing him over there. Yeah, I seen that. I ain't been seeing Spider on his lives though. Spider ain't been live lately. I mean, Spider has not been on his live streams lately. I've noticed that. Mm-hmm. And I peep gang, Big Slim, he's burning his wood outside to keep the coals down to burn in the... I just hope he don't get too intoxicated and leave that stuff burning like that and catch fire, bro. Because the only water source that he has is in that tub that wound up... I'm going to get to it. Because he called himself down talking me. So I got a high size on him.
That's exactly per se how you say it, because the Switch 2 just came out on this video. And
Went wrong. This string crispy as fuck. Crispy. Thank y'all for saying it. Was the king of the hill like Bobby? Thank y'all for saying the stream is going clear tonight. I didn't know if it's gonna be crispy or not. You know me. But thank y'all for tuning in. The front room, we got the front. Hey, this the house, man. Y'all know how we doing it. We got the fire going, baby. Cooking on an open fire tonight. Now I'm cold. Make sure you come into my account. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you no trespassing in my shit.
No trespassing. But he's trespassing on that territory. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Sorry. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh, yeah. Watch what then froze up. If a fire break out there right now, the only water he got to put it out is in the bathroom with the shower curtain thing. But he don't run his pipes like that, just talking about, because it get cold out there. By getting cold out there, the darn pipes then froze. Them little cheap plastic pipes might bust easily on you, fool. See, you being a fool.
Looks right as I got hanging up. The biggest witchcraft shits are online right now. In my shit sitting 24 inches off the ground like cheesy. We went no floods and shit. We do got arm race on the car. We got an upstairs. Got a bag room with a Mr. Buddy heater. First heat source is wood stove. Second heat source is a Mr. Buddy heater that runs our propane. Hey, Rick, McSeat. Fourth thing for $2, brother. We got the power running in the back. We got power on power on power. Even a fucking car battery running off an inverter to watch some TV. I watch TV. Got the bag room with my big.
If you took $1,000 that you make 5 to 6 times over a month on YouTube, if you took $1,000 safety hazard up to par, your safety hazard is down to par, brother, because you out there burning stuff without no water. You're never supposed to have no kind of bonfire going without any water around. You don't have no water around, bro. The little bit of water that you do have is for your shower, but that water's froze. So you out there, if a fire just took off and went up to flames, right? You know them dry leaves, it don't take long to travel. You got all these old propane things and stuff going on. That's really a bad situation, bro.
Antique wood stove has got to be one of my
Now,
favorite things about this house, and I finally got my...
Keyboard under construction. Oh, for say lead those to prof. 1 thing for 199 for say you're dope. Thank y'all for that, Chief. Thank y'all for that. I got a shelf that I built in the front wall. See how I look when I go back out. Josh, any exercise when told to be. I don't remember what Maxwell looked like.
he ain't got no shower. That's all I was saying, Jeremy. The man could take $1,000 and go get him an extended stay motel where they got hot water, they got heat, they got a bed, they got 4 walls and a roof. You are sheltered. You don't have to worry about being in that element, and you don't have to worry about causing any harm to the community with those hazards that you got going on out there, bro. Now, I'm not your enemy. I'm not the one that's going to call the local Memphis City officials and tell them that there's some guy in the way. I'm not a chatty patty. I'm not going to call your residents and try to get you in trouble. That's not me. But they got a lady doing YouTube content on people that might get you gone out of there, boy. So what you better do is, Yahshua Muhammad, tread lightly, brother. Because see what you got going out there, I see some crap going on about to happen with you, bro. All I'm saying, if you're gonna have that much fire going around, make sure you got some water around. You ain't got no water. I don't care how cold it is. It don't take long for a fire to, you know. Watch. I done seen it happen before. I done seen somebody go out there being too smart for their own kind, right? Setting loose on something, and somebody knocked the hinges off the headboard. What's that for, Pew? I don't know. But yeah, all that ass gonna be gone in a big ass forest fire. Only you can help prevent forest fires. Remember old Yogi the Bear? Was that Yogi the Bear? Yogi the Bear was the bear that ate the picnic sandwiches, huh? Smokey the Bear. ain't no, ain't no lie, bruh. That's my fault, bruh. I messed that up, y'all. My fault on that, bruh. Oh, one of them bears. Pew, you a fool, boy. God, dog it. I broke out of character, y'all. I'm sorry, man. Let me, Tyrone Williams sent you a friend request. Salute to old Tyrone, brother. Hey, man. Which one of y'all, spitting my thermos? Who did it? Who did it? Y'all, for Christmas, we're gonna play. Hey, y'all wanna play Dirty Santa? Do y'all wanna play, wait, nah, did I say that wrong? I didn't mean to say Dirty Santa. I'm sorry. What's that when you pull a number and you gotta get that person something for Christmas? My bad, bruh. Did I say the wrong thing? I said the wrong thing, didn't I? I ain't mean to say Dirty Santa, y'all. I thought that's what it was. What's that when you call yourself Dirty Santa? Just sound like some kind of sexual thing. What you call that when you pull a number out and then you got to get somebody something? Secret Santa. There we go with these Yogi Smoky, Secret Dirty. All I'm saying is, damn it, let's play games. Goddamn, Pew. Pew, stop while you ahead, bruh. Bayou got it. My fault, Bayou boy. My fault, brother. You know you know your boy ain't too hip with all these new things, bruh. But you know what I meant. But Pew, you said what you said, though. Yeah, I said what I said. Damn. I don't like the way this vape hitting. No gadgets and shit. No, I don't see nothing going up. Oh, the damn thing on the side. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that. So you can set it on that, middle, that, and that. I had it on this, but it was closed all the way. I thought it was up. So now I got it full blast, but I'm gonna set it on medium. I'm gonna set it midway, full blast at the bottom. Now this is the iFlex Miami Mint nicotine vape. I gotta say all of that the way I say it because YouTube purposes. But anyway, there you go, Pew. You doing what you need to do. And it rhymes, so it's true. Yeah, man. I tell y'all what, this year, see, somebody gotta have, Christmas is all about the kids, bruh. And you wanna be able to do something for a child. You wanna be able to do something for, if your child is fortunate. My lady friend had asked me something the other day. And when I see her this weekend, excuse me, I'm gonna ask her, instead of giving what you said you was gonna give to my child, when we got plenty that we've done for my kids, she don't have no kids, by the way. So I'm the only one with the kids in this situation. What you was gonna do extra on top for my kids, I want you to pick one of my YouTube members. Not members, moderators. Because members, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all were gifted a membership from somebody. And it wasn't a randomly pick. So a lot of members aren't really even watchers, if that makes any sense. But my moderators, y'all are true. Straight up, bruh. Y'all are true, bruh. I want her to pick, because she said she was giving out $200 to my son and $200 to my daughter, on top of what she's already gotten them physically gifts. Now this is for them a night on the town. Now I know what she gonna initially say. I know what she's gonna initially say. Fool, is you crazy? I don't know them folks on there. Well, excuse me. Calm down. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. She know if I spend time in here with you guys on nights when she's around, and I'm spending more time on here than with her, she know that y'all gotta mean something because she know what she means to me. So she knows that if I put time into coming on this live, through all the scrutiny, the slander, the hate, no matter what, this woman right here sat there and watched me give $560 to somebody, people, and watch the internet turn it like I didn't do it. Watch the last one that I did. Still, watch the people that said I didn't do it. Watch the one before that and watch people come and say I didn't do it. So this year we did it a little different. We didn't post it. You still gonna get the same outcome. No matter what they see you give, they always gonna say what they didn't see you give. They never speak on what they see you give. They always gonna say, oh, you didn't do that. I didn't see it. You didn't post it. I don't think he did it. Really? You also don't know what I ate for breakfast this morning. You also don't know who I bought breakfast for this morning. I could have bought breakfast for I could have bought breakfast for everybody on my street. But because a person don't see it, it never happened. But what about when they do see it? They still didn't happen. So no matter if I do or don't, they always gonna say I didn't. Oh, well, damn if I do, damn if I don't. I done peeped the game about these internet streets, bruh. They could see you doing something and never speak on it. But the minute you say you did something and they don't see it, oh, you didn't do it? Okay, I didn't do it, huh? Or what about when I did this? Crickets. They gonna go back to what they think they thought, what they thought that they didn't think. And it rhymes, so it's fucking true. But I know why certain people said certain things. One of my top mods told me, bruh, he said, man, F them people, bruh. You don't owe them people nothing. I beg to differ, but I understand what he was saying. All he was basically saying was what I just said, bruh. They would never speak it if they don't see it. Well, I said that wrong. They would never speak it if they see it, and they gonna speak that you didn't do it if they didn't see you do it. I'd have fooled around and publicized a $560 giving on here, and everything that certain YouTubers are saying would be spinning that narrative right now. You know what they would have said? You know what they already was about to start saying? I deleted the comments. Someone said I already picked the people that I told that I was gonna pay less than what I said I was gonna give them just to say I gave them something. That's what they said. I seen that 4 days in. I said, okay, it's a situation to where no matter what I do, it's gonna be this way. No matter what I say, I said this, I did that, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. I said, man, the hell with these folks, bro. Because one thing I do know, the internet is undefeated, bro. You're not gonna beat the internet. If more people say you didn't, I don't care what it is. If more people say this than that, it's that. So you just got to go, you just got to, there's no such thing as taking control of your own narrative when you're in a world full of numbers that you can't touch. You can't touch those numbers. It's a digitally thing that's gonna say you did this or didn't do that. It's digitalified. That's what it is. Some dude said my last giveaway was AI. Yep. I saw what he said. And what did I say? That was funny to me. I thought that was hilarious. I said, wow. Somebody said it was only on PayPal because I owe Cash App. like, do you know you can set up multiple Cash Apps? You can owe this Cash App and set up a totally different Cash App. Like, people will say the craziest things on this internet, bro. But earlier tonight, I brought all this up because I was going to get back to what I got back with these 4 minutes left. Appreciate that by you, boy. It's one of the real ones. I brought up that Cash App thing and the spinning of the narrative thing. Excuse me. And why I post something. Well, basically why I did something and didn't post it. Me proving it to the people wouldn't matter. You would go all out your way to try to prove something. But I brought that up because something happened today on this live right here. Is the same, and this is the whole reason why I even brought up that giveaway thing. I sat there and begged 24 people for 1 like. 24, I needed 10 likes just to see 10 out of 24 people in that chat. You know what they did? They sat back. Fuck your 10th like. Like, really, y'all? Y'all want me to sit up here for an hour or more? Somebody just texted me and said, hey, I thought you're going live, man. It's the only reason why I went live. Just to get up here and beg for 1 like with 15 people, basically. It was basically 15 people that didn't hit the like button. I just needed 1 like to make 10 likes. I had 9 likes with 24 people. I just needed 1 like to make 10 for me to start talking about what I was going to talk about. I had to literally get my phone, my other phone, my backup phone, go to my live and double tap the screen under the Pughs promotion live chat. And still, I had to do that. I even waited a whole minute for 15 people, and it never went up or down. It stood right there at 24, looking at me. Ain't no telling what y'all was saying. And I'm like, this is why I don't share moments that a person to think that they about to share or even get a piece of when you got to beg for something that's free. Meaning, why should I give back to a channel that don't even support the bare minimum of a free like button? That's all I'm saying, bruh. And as sad as it is that the ones that do participate, they have to suffer because the ones who mess it up for everybody, bro. It's a sad sight, bruh. I done did my hour. It's actually 2 hours because I did an hour earlier. I'm doing an hour now. But one thing for sure, 2 things is for certain, bro. I am not the type of YouTuber that's going to sit up here and neglect another channel. All I ever tried to do was support. And you see what I got. Now, I see somebody doing a special giveaway. I see somebody said if they reach 1,000 subs, they was going to give away a rug. Giving away a rug means that you have to give your address out. Well, if I seen this certain person switch up on a person that did nothing but try to help them, I couldn't trust certain people with my address. I wouldn't trust certain people with my address. I wouldn't. And just to see how this person moves around, a person that did nothing but support to your cause, you flipped on them. Me, if I was outside looking in and seen somebody do that to somebody who did nothing but support them, I couldn't give you my address, not for one of them old fucky ass cartoon rugs. Ain't no way in hell I would give my address. So you'll be doing a giveaway to basically your next victim that you're gonna slander on this internet. Watch how people move. Watch how people then got an enemy. Study how this person became an enemy. Show the proof. You can't get up here and say, oh, this person tried to hit on me. I told him no, and now he's mad at me. First of all, if that was the case, why would it make you mad to try to slander? Second of all, if that's not the case, show the proof. If that was the case, I should say. If you have no proof in me trying to engage no more than promoting a channel as a hit on, you're lying on that person. And you're lying on that person because that person, the real truth is, that person felt as if you didn't support his channel. He just walked you out the door. Politely, respectfully. You abruptly broke loose and became a renegade. I just seen a certain person say they reach 1,000 subs, they was gonna be giving away a rug. And I'm like, okay. It's different when you ask somebody for a Cash App or a PayPal. There's no more ties into it. But me having to give you my address for you to send a rug to me, knowing how you treat people who only meant well to you, I couldn't do it. So y'all beware. If any of y'all watch my videos and watch that person's videos, Just tell them congratulations on your 1,000 subs. You can keep your rug. Don't put your address out there to nobody like that. That's all I'm saying, bruh. I'm trying to help the folks out now. I'm not hating on sister from reaching her 1,000. I want to see everybody on these YouTube streets grow, even if you got to use me to get where you need to get. But people, don't put your address on this internet to nobody like that, especially. A person that would backstab, a person that promotes you, and then tell you that they never meant to, and then tell you basically about it. Oh man, no. How could you trust that? What makes you any different? It doesn't. You'll be a gold to them for life. You would literally have to make sure that you never get on that person's other side, because they will have everything about you where you lay your head at night. And if you are not the type of person that's prepared to fight, you're going to have a problem sleeping at night with a person like that with your address. Straight up. I ain't lying. Now, another day, another dollar. Yeah. Watch out for the snakes. That's all I've got to say. If anybody peep gang, a lot of people probably didn't see it. A lot of people probably don't know what I'm talking about. And I would love to, I don't want people to overlook that, because that's very important. But what's important is watch how people move. Watch how people create, watch how people's enemies are created. If this person has a history of making enemies with a person without having no logical reason other than just because views, as they call it, like if Daniel was supporting Bob, nothing but support, 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 support. Bob didn't appreciate it. Bob broke loose. Bob started slandering the promoter. Then Bob got a giveaway. Hey, give me your address. I'm going to send you something. Are you going to trust a man that just downed a dude that was trying to help you? I'm sorry about the keys and shit, y'all. I'm sorry I did that with the keys. I ain't had no toys to play with. But you get it. You get it. That's all I'm trying to say, bruh. Y'all get it. Y'all know it. And the smart people gonna know. Smart people gonna catch heave to what's going on. Not knocking a person from reaching a goal. I hope you make your goal 50 times over. You know what I'm saying? I hope that you blossom. Hell, I hope you become bigger than me and keep talking about me. Once you reach way bigger than me, continue to keep talking about me, because then you're giving me that promo I really, really need. Right now, I just feel like it's a lot of my people that's already subscribed watching you, so it's not helping me none. That's why I don't mention names. But, you know, if you sit back and watch Pew TV promote you, let's say I promote Big Slim. Hey, y'all subscribe to Big Slim. Whoopity wop, Big Slim, Big Slim, Big Slim. Then Big Slim get mad with me for no reason now, and then start down talking me and say he never supported me. He only used me, this and that, this and that. Then Big Slim say, hey, I got something for you, man. I want to send it to you, to one of y'all. Would you trust giving your address to a man that just sat there and down talked a man that tried to help him? Think about it now. I see a snake, like spot him. Joshua had to get spot him up out of there, because he seen spot him playing both sides. Joshua ain't stupid now. Well, he ain't as stupid as I thought he was, I should say. That boy didn't fool around, bruh, and peep game and knew spot him wasn't what he was, bruh. Sister Gal ain't stupid now. Sister Gal ain't stupid. Sister Gal knew that them sisters that was helping her over there that day, the one that got blocked on both people's channels and felt some kind of way, she knew that that lady was up to no good. Y'all sat there and talked about my man all that time for nothing. What y'all hoes really want? That's what Sister Gal saying. That's what Sister Gal thinking. Sister Gal ain't stupid, so she took that money that you sent it. What the king of the castle say? Get rid of them. And that's what you did. And it left one person out the dust. It's a sad sight. Now, and then I seen that certain person get up there and say they had a run. I had a run, talking about they OF channel. You didn't have a run, you got ran. You didn't have a run, you got ran. The look in your face, the crackle in your voice when you said that, you couldn't even look at the camera straight. Yeah, I had a run. That's that undecided, or I'm going to try to make that one night out of many. That one good night I had out of the thousands of bad nights I've had out there, or hundreds, because she's still fairly young. I hope she wouldn't have, but you look every bit of an 80s baby. And to know that you were born in the 90s, what drug slapped you upside your lips that you couldn't resist? Look bad, sister. Look, every bit that we could have went to high school together. I'm finna be 40. You can't tell me you in your early 30s, late 20s. You can't tell me that. You look every bit of 41, 42 years old. You look a year older than me. I'm sorry. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'm sorry. All the strongest glue in the world or whatever can't pair you and put you back to part. You look bad. You know, I look bad, but I'm a man. You look terrible, I should say. You know, I'm no Denzel Washington. I'm no Will Smith. I'm no Drake. I'm no whoever y'all think is handsome. I'm no him. I'm just little bitty PewTube utilizing his body and his mind to make her earn. You look like, ha! Ew! That's a bunch of stuff going over a piece of gum, and then it all then bundled up onto YouTube. I got a channel. Y'all watch. Yeah, I'm gonna crack my jokes, but I want y'all to know this. Y'all watch who you give your address to on this internet now. That's all I got to say about that now. Because, yeah, he done got rid of Spider. Well, who you talking about? Wait, damn, here y'all go with that now. I don't want to say no names, but I'm not talking about who you. Never mind. Yeah. Crystal Gal is a few years older than him. But who I'm talking about, no. 90s baby. Yeah, got spot him out of there. Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah. Nah, Puka, Spot'em was over there in Crystal Gal's live one day. Well, I guess Spot'em thought it was the final straw with them. And once again, it happened. Crystal Gal went back. Yasha seen, because you gotta know Yasha watching all her lives. Yasha the same live where he told Crystal Gal to get Buffalo Bill out of the chat was the same live Spot'em got out of the chat. He said, everybody over there that be over here on Pew Channel, get them up out of there. And that's what she did. Buffalo Bill was over here. She got him up out of here. But not knowing that she wasn't even over here no more. I been got Buffalo Bill up out of here. The night I was blocked over there on Crystal Channel for no reason, after promoting Crystal's channel, even Crystal said, Pew, I didn't block you. And Crystal came to my channel. That's when I knew, oh, it was one of my own moderators over there on her channel that got PewTube up out the door. So I blocked both of them. Only one of them blocked me, but both of them got blocked. Now, both of them plead the case, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. But one came in and pled as if they really didn't do it. Sorry, Natasha, but you just got caught up in the nonsense. Natasha wasn't the one that did it. It was the other one, Buffalo Bill. Come to find out, Buffalo Bill was a snake the whole time. Because when Buffalo Bill realized that they were blocked over here, they had to spin a narrative and say, I blocked them because they tried to hit on me. And not knowing, I already said someone blocked me over there in Sister Gal's chat. I had to block them. Y'all won't see them over here no more. Not already knowing that that's the reason that you blocked and got out of here. But you ran with a narrative as if I tried to hit on you. And you told me, no, well, show the text message receipts. Play the phone recorded conversation if we even had any. If you can't do that, you're lying. Nowadays, if you don't have the proof, what you saying is a lie. So you can sit up here and say, I tried to hit on you without no proof, right? But why I can't say I gave a $500 giveaway without the proof? What makes what you say Sorry, I had a phone call. Can you hear me now? I just want to just to clear that out. Buffalo Bill said, I tried to hit on them. Okay? I tried to hit on you by saying support my sister's channel. I'm hitting on you. You said no. So a working man got turned down by a person that lives states and states and states away, ain't never did nothing for his channel to help grow his channel, support his channel. I don't understand it. So you didn't see, so it was that. Well, I didn't see me hitting on you. You ain't got no text message to prove that I did anything out the way to you. I showed the text message where it was a casual conversation about business. You spent the narrative, ma'am, or sir, or it, whatever you going by these days, whatever how your voice sounding like. And you wrong. You out of pocket. Yeah. And that's what it has became, a darn couch potato. I promise you, bruh. And I think that person heard me say it. I said they better not ever say. I think they pulling a joke though when I said it, because I said it first. I said this person better not say they a 90s baby. Next thing you know, somebody sent me immediately 8 hours later that this person said that they's a 90s baby. I got a team of people that's working on these YouTube streets. And as they strike at me, they got a team of people that's ready to, you know, give me what I need. I don't even use half the ammo that I got. Because it's not worth attacking it. It's not worth, it's not worth going at a channel to help them get up. I did that once before, and all it does is boost the other channel up. That person can't do nothing for my channel to help my channel grow. I only can help that person's channel growing by saying that name, going back and forth with them, posting their videos and stuff. The stuff that they do to me, posting my videos, because men lust harder over women than women lusting over men. I ain't gonna be doing nothing but bringing a bunch of thirsty men over there, boosting her channel up. Now, that's a gift and a curse, because the gift is it's gonna be a bunch of men hitting on her. She don't like that for some reason. Out of all those double XL pages she got, she don't like men hitting on her. I know, huh? How funny does that sound? But apparently it makes her feel uncomfortable. Like, there's more to me than just my tits and my ass, guys. No, that's all they see. Nobody gives a darn about those old... I ain't finna hate on your rugs. I ain't finna hate on your rugs, because I'm the main person that say I salute a woman who has some kind of skill. And it take a skill to do them rugs. I couldn't do them. So I ain't gonna talk about your rugs, but I'm just saying, guys don't care about that. They care about your tits, your ass, your lips, and they don't even care about your fake hair. Just make sure you got some on. You know what I'm saying? And if your voice sounded like it was sounding on that first short you did, you need to not say nothing. But other than that, guys are weird like that. So I'll be sending a bunch of thirsty men over your channel. You can't send nothing toward me. So I can help you more than you can help me, and you know that. So I'm going to make you just speak on me, post my stuff. Hopefully maybe 2 or 3 people every other day that don't know neither one of us stumble across your channel, that might stumble across my channel. And you got to keep up with current events. You're speaking about a man that lived in a motel. It's about to be a whole nother year, and you still... Once 2026 hit, if you bring any content from 2025 to the day of 2026 talking like it's still that situation, you lost automatically. If you're not talking about Pugh's growth and only talking about the back page stuff, the old crap, then you lost. Those Allie, you speaking, then you listening to people that are 2 years old, the maintenance and all them. We remember when he was little Reggie Red, y'all. You know, we going back to when he was a little pipsqueak. You going back to people who bruh, all them dudes' channels all together don't even have 1,000 subscribers. Sad situation, brother. Sad situation. But I will tell you this. The iron don't stop until the iron stop. You feel me? Miss Joanna, you ought to be ashamed of yourself too. I'm gonna tell y'all what's funny. If I took screen records of a month ago live in the chat and seen certain people who just had so much good stuff to say about Pugh, and then now you see them all of a sudden now, y'all will be asking, what did you do to this person? What did you do to that person? The hidden agendas. And salute to my brother Mob Type, because he told me, he said, Pugh, you get all them females over there on your channel, it's only going to stir up for a disaster. Half of them ain't in there because they rock with you. Half of them in there because you getting that Scar or you getting that Yash. And those was people that hated on him, that all of a sudden had to go somewhere where there was a voice. They can get up off the ground, because old Buffalo Bill didn't have nothing but 50, 60 subscribers. They sitting at 500. I know 480 of them came from me. I know that for a fact. From the day I started promoting that channel to maybe 2-3 weeks ago, I know for a fact I brought in a raft of subscribers. And it's all good. And now a bunch of my old people who I block, who I timed out, or just people playing both sides of the rim, they watch both of our channels. Well, if you continuously put up motel business was last summer. Well, last summer, now, Pew, that was just in July. July and August was the summertime, right? Last summer, which is the 25-year summer. We're into the middle of the winter, finna be 2026. You speaking on a motel and bed bugs, where I went and bought the bed bug spray as a trolling tactic to go against the trolls. So you're taking a trolling tactic I did and posting it as if this is something happening today. And I know it. It be a lot of the time it be your own kind. My own sister finds it hard to believe, Buffalo Bill, that a black man could have a place and live there by himself. He always got to be shacked up with some woman. Sad situation. So I got to be shacked up with a woman because I go out and work every day to afford a place to stay by myself. Then they'll try to call where you stay at, where you work at, put your address up, and try to get you from making your proceeds to survive. So when they figure out that certain things just aren't what certain things are, and they're not a part of this movement, they'll go at the heights to now trying to find out where I live to really do me some harm. You know, I told myself, Pew, there's two types of people on this internet. What's up, Stock Sniper? What's up, Mariah? What's up, Owen Man Show? There's two types of people on this internet. Those that create content, those that watch it. But now we got this wave of people, those that need to be just watching, trying to create it. Sad sight right there. Sad sight. I'm trying to get a bunch of people that need to be creating instead of just watching to start creating. We got so many people that just need to only watch, trying to create. And it's causing a frequency of an algorithm that does not need to be a part of on these YouTube streets. You know, it is just what it is, bruh. Some people just need to just watch content. They have no business recording and uploading nothing. They don't, because it's an attempt to a failed situation. Maintenance, you already know what happens to a channel that's doing what that channel's doing. I'm just waiting on that channel to get monetized. I want that person to good think that they about to get a check and I'm getting their channel taken. Straight up. I'm waiting on that 1,000. I'm waiting on that 4,000 watch hours. And then it takes 3 videos with my picture, my video on your page for me to put in the strike report. And you do 1 strike every 24 hours. And you have more than 3 videos with my face up there. Joshua could have been did it. But I'm not going to give him the tools to get rid of you. I'm going to be the one to do it. Maintenance better tell you. Maintenance, have you not told her? Well, don't tell her then, Maintenance. Appreciate that, Juicy Lady. Appreciate that, Miss Shiner. Appreciate that, Blaze, on you. Stop. It is a lot of people that take it too serious instead of just funny entertainment. Live right. Right. What's up, Shiner? Another day in paradise, Miss Lady. Good to see you. Salute to you and your channel. Yeah, Stock. I was all down for the beluga jokes. I was all down for the bed bugs. I was all down for all of that. But when you put my daughter up there And when you started speaking on an iron and what you was gonna try to do, oh no, that's when it became okay, this person right here. And then that's when I thought about it. This is a child. And then I'm not thinking it was a child because the facial structure was so hard. I was like, this person look every bit of my age. Couple of cigarettes and some bottles of cheap whiskey in, but it looked like it was about my age. And come to find out, this thing is younger than my youngest sister. No, not my youngest sister. Younger than my first sister by my mom. Yeah, sad sight. Sad sight. I'm doing all right tonight, Miss Mariah. Oh, man, show, what up, G? Another day in paradise. Another day in paradise. And certain people will watch you fall, too. Look at what maintenance doing. Maintenance gonna laugh because at the end of the day, maintenance channel thought he was doing exactly what that person doing. If I ain't mistaken, got up around about the same amount of subs as that person. And then bam, out of nowhere, my brother came through, got him up out of there. Now, I laughed at it and I told him, I told maintenance, I said, bro, I said, you picked the wrong person to try to, hold on, man. I said, you picked the wrong person to be doing that with. I said, you don't want to do that with that person. Oh, don't worry about it, Big Pew. I got him. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Nah, Pew, you just scared, man. You gotta know how to do it, Pew. What? Do you know who you going up against? Nah, Pew, he ain't gonna do me like that, Pew. Hey, Pew, I do what you scared to do. They say when I turn this on, that mean I wouldn't hit a line or whatever the case. Maintenance, he over there. Now maintenance bumping gums and typing from a whole new channel that he put my stuff up. See, some of these guys put up stuff purposely just so you can, there's a weird feeling about that. There's a weird feeling to some people's wanting to get attention from you. Some people want you to come through and strike them. They want you to do that. They feel some kind of sense of sicknessy. That's a sick thought in your head. Oh yeah, old Pew just struck me. Oh yeah, just tingled down my bones. That type of stuff is sick. I never understood it. Won't understand it. Can't. And some people actually want their channel to grow and succeed and blossom and want to do things by the book. It took me 3 times to, how many times was my channel struck? Once in 2020, once in 2022, and once in 2024. Yep. But once I started receiving YouTube increments, I said, nah, I got to go by a certain way how I want to do this. It's not the problem of me getting 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers. It's the point of having to keep start over. If you realize how big my channel would have been if I played by the rules when I first started 5 years ago. 5 years ago when I created my very first YouTube channel, my channel was supposed to be like Joshua and Scar channel right now. But because I kept being like them, slandering and using it, like there's a certain way, like if you can't get up here and just talk about a person without using their video of them and just talk about them, just give your point of view of it, and you don't get no views on it, that means people, like, that means that you got to dig inside your trick bag and And I ain't talking about pull out no wig or no shit like that, or no $1,000 glue. I'm talking about the other trick bag of content tricks. Not your tricks and dicks and your fake dildo and all that old crap you got built up. I couldn't believe this person was a OF fan, bruh. You know, the guys think I'm cool. You know why? Because they think I got an OF fan that's out here harassing me. What they be all like say? What they saying? Pew, you must didn't pay her. Do you know you're the Pew you must didn't pay her chick? Pew must didn't pay you. That's your new nickname. Miss Pew must didn't pay you. Oh, Pew must didn't pay you. Oh, Pew must didn't pay you. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Bro, 10 people didn't ask me, well, not 10, but it seemed like it was more than one handful of people asked me, bro, you must didn't pay her. Who is this? I don't know who this person is. It was a person that popped up on my live one day, was telling me about some other dude, and then I blocked her off of my live, and now she start making videos about me. Oh, P, you must didn't pay that. You and old boy must didn't pay that girl. And I promise you, I don't know this lady, never met this lady, never had a physical phone call conversation with this person. No other than typing on these YouTube streets. Adam, what up, bruh? Yeah, evolve your channel from those times, bruh. Look at you now. Ban a month. Right. Ban a month from YouTube while these other you busters stay broke. See, Adam, you remember, bruh, when I wasn't even making $100 a month, bro. And Adam is a witness, bruh. I don't want nobody thinking Adam is just being a yes man. Because one thing about it, Adam ain't no yes man, bruh. If I'm doing something in a fucked up situation, Adam gonna let me know, Pew, that ain't the way it go, bro. Adam ain't just a yes man. But Adam watched what I can help another YouTuber's channel do. And it always bites me. I don't ever get no, like with the Fion situation. Fion went from 7,000 to 10,000 off of that little skit that we did. He took 3,000 of my subs. I only had 3,000 subscribers. Star only had 12,000 subs when I first met him. And when I started doing them videos on Scar's subscribers shot up. Not saying I'm the one he got 80,000, but I put him in a whole nother algorithm just by a small YouTuber that a few people will watch and then they'll share his videos. It was so many different people watching this dude off of just me speaking on him. And then it just boosted him in a different algorithm. On top of him embarrassing himself, same situation could happen with this other person. But I'm not finna help do that. Haitian, I helped you get your first channel where you got it at. It was you that got it taken down, but Mob Type got your stuff taken down because instead of you doing things a certain way, you was stuck on putting people's pictures up on here. Y'all gonna learn y'all can't use people's pictures and stuff up here, bro, without their consent, bro. You can't do that, man. You taking face, you didn't went to now, that's what you call cyber bullying, cyber harassment, spam, misleading. There's a bunch of different cases under one video, but there's one way you can shut it down. And I got the jewels to do what I need to do. I'm just waiting on this person to think they about to get a YouTube check. Bam. If you have any strikes in 90 days, I'm going to make you wait. I'm going to strike one video when you get monetized to keep you from getting your check. That one strike stays on for 90 days. And right when you think that strike about to uplift, when you finally finna make your first little YouTube check, I'm going to strike one more of them videos. You got so many of them, I could strike you for a whole year. But it only takes 3 strikes and you're out of there. And then if you don't use my name for likeness, you would never reach 1,000 subscribers. Ever. Yeah, I seen that stuff for Scar. I was about to start that stuff, Scar. No, you got the juice, Mr. McCafe. Pew pew gang, get them likes and subs up, man. Where we at on the likes? Wow, 48 likes or 45? Now I know y'all might look at Yashua's channel, be all like, Yashua has 600 people in here with 400 likes. I know y'all may be looking at that. But what do you expect for a man with 20,000 subscribers? If you don't have at least 1,000 people in your chat at all times with 20,000 subscribers, you bought your subscribers, fam. I'm sorry. Mines don't add up, but at the end of my lives, I'm doing 1,000 to 2,000, 2.5 on a video. You're not doing 20,000 views, bro. You're not. That's why you playing your music in the background. Because you know that's bought subs and subscriptions. You buying your stuff, bruh. And it ain't enough people typing for 400 people in your chat, bro. It's the same 8 to 9 people writing in your stuff, bruh. I peep out all game, bro. You buying your situation to make it look good. That's why you was playing the music in the background. Because you know you're not going to get paid off that live anyway. You slipped and said it. The music was playing. You said, oh, let me turn this up. Oh, I'm going to turn this up. Well, it ain't like I'm getting paid for this video anyway, so I'm going to go turn this up. What you mean it ain't like you getting paid for the video anyway, so you're going to go ahead and turn the music up? All you had to do is not play the music. Nah, what you meant was that whole live was fabricated, put together. Oh, this is a plot to make myself look like the biggest. But you don't realize that you got to buy all of the package when you buying to make your channel look good. If you gonna buy subscribers, you gotta buy the views. If you gonna buy the views, you gotta buy the likes. If you gonna buy the likes, you have to buy conversation. You gotta buy all of it. 8 or 9 people with over 600 people in here. You got 400 likes, but you only got 8 different people writing. Come on, bruh. Make that make sense, bro. So you can get by on just regular people that watch. That's why I always said, bruh, it's 2 types of people on this internet. Those that watch the content, those who you fooling, those that create it. The ones who create content, you ain't fooling nobody. Y'all think I be hard on Scar because y'all think I'm just hard on Scar. No, I'm hard on Scar because I see him begging and bumming, but he's making more than me and Yashua put together on these YouTube streams. If Yashua bring in 5, if I bring in 1,000, if I bring in 1,000 views, if I bring in $1,000 on YouTube, Yashua bringing in 4 to 5. Scar got to be bringing in 8 to 9,000. Scar got to be bringing in the 10 ball, bro. At least $7,000. We're going to say that much. Well, I'm going to take me a shower. I'm going to shave. And I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. It rhymes, so it's true.